Ah, the curious case of the mangled hat. A domestic mystery that at first glance might perplex even the sharpest of minds. But as always, the truth lies in the details, and with a careful observation and deduction, the culprit will become clear. Let us begin with the scene of the crime, the bedroom. Before leaving the house, I distinctly recall closing the door. This detail is reinforced by my earlier thought process, deciding whether or not to wear the hat, ultimately rejecting it for it is too informal of an occasion, and placing it down upon the bed. Upon my return, however, the door was strewn open, and the hat laying savaged on the ground. A curious contradiction, no doubt, but one easily resolved should you follow the evidence. Evidence number 1. Paw prints leading curiously along the living room, up the stairs, into the bedroom door, which at this point had remained closed. Crucially, however, we have 2 dogs, both capable of leaving such marks, and at first, this cast doubt on the print's conclusive evidence. However, their pattern provides a clue. Look at how frantic and singular in one direction they go. Consistent with an emotionally distressed animal who may have perhaps done something that she knew was wrong. Second piece of evidence, the door. Despite my certainty that it was closed, the bedroom door was unlatched upon my return. This suggests that force was applied from the outside, likely by a determined nose or paw. Just look at the little brown marks on the door, probably put there by a puppy with dirty feet. Evidence number 3, the motivation. This is where the final piece of the puzzle falls into place. Penelope, known for her emotional sensitivity, would have been particularly upset at being left behind. Her separation anxiety, combined with her ingenuity, drove her to unlatch the door in a search of a place of solace. And so, as I reconstruct the events, I prepare to leave. I decide against wearing a hat, leaving it on the bed, leaving the bedroom, and latching the door as I leave. Left alone, Penny becomes agitated. Her frustration and longing for my presence led her up the stairs into the bedroom door, where she pushed against the door until it yielded, opening it enough for her to slip inside. Upon entering, she saw an object carrying my scent. My hat. She pulled it from the bed, in an act of both comfort and destruction, tore it apart. Although Annie, being both capable of entering the room and of physically mangling my hat, she lacks Penny's emotional drive and behavioral history. The paw prints upon the open door are secondary to the real clue. Penny's heart, not her paws, reveal her guilt. Thus, the case is solved. Penny, my devoted yet distraught companion, is the culprit. A lesson emerges. Secure the door latch more firmly next time, or perhaps evaluate precious items beyond reach. It is quite elementary, my dear Watson.